Josie Duggar's first baby. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family, latest news update. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Josie Duggar, the youngest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, had always been the family's miracle child. Born prematurely at just 1 pound and 6 ounces, she had fought to survive when doctors weren't sure she would make it. The family often referred to her as their tiny warrior, and over the years, fans of 19 Kids and counting had watched her grow from a fragile infant to a young woman full of life, ambition, and quiet grace. Today, the world woke up to unbelievable news. Josie Duggar had given birth to her first baby. The announcement took everyone by surprise. For years, Josie had maintained a private life away from public controversy and television, avoiding the spotlight unlike some of her older siblings. She had never publicly discussed courtship or relationships, making today's revelation even more emotional early morning. The announcement, the news broke through the Duggar family's official social media page early this morning. Today, our hearts are full. Josie welcomed her beautiful first baby into the world. Mom and baby are healthy. Jim, Bob, and I are overwhelmed with gratitude. Please keep Josie and her little one in your prayers. Signed, Michelle Duggar. Jim Bob added in a separate message, almost unable to control his excitement. I never thought I'd see the day when our tiniest miracle would become a mother. God is good. We are thrilled beyond words. But how did Josie reach this moment? What had really been happening behind the scenes? Josie's quiet journey, unlike most Duggar siblings. Josie stayed away from reality TV after she grew up. She completed basic education privately and focused on her personal development. Those close to her said she was naturally shy and enjoyed music and writing. She reportedly worked part-time with children at a local community center, but 3 years ago, everything changed. Josie had met someone while volunteering during a church youth retreat. He was not from a large family or reality TV background. His name was Ethan Matthews, a humble schoolteacher from Arkansas with a passion for helping children overcome learning challenges. Both instantly connected over their shared love for music and faith. They began talking quietly for months before informing the Duggar family reaction initially. Jim, Bob, and Michelle were cautious but supportive. They had learned hard lessons from previous family situations, controversies, and public scrutiny. This time they didn't want to rush. Ethan asked to court Josie officially in the Duggar style, and permission was granted. The family saw his disciplined, respectful attitude and the way he treated Josie with patience and sincerity. Over time, the Duggar siblings also accepted him. Jill was the first to offer emotional advice. Jinger encouraged Josie to follow her heart instead of living under constant fear of judgment. Jana, being closest in age, stood by her through emotional ups and downs, quietly encouraging her to be brave. After a year of courtship, Ethan proposed in a private gathering at the Duggar home. It wasn't televised. No sponsorships, no reality show. Just family. Josie said yes through tears. The wedding took place 18 months ago at a small church. Michelle walked her down the aisle, while Jim Bob held back tears the entire ceremony. Unlike typical Duggar weddings with hundreds of guests, this one was intimate with only family and close friends. No major media outlets were allowed. Phones were collected at the entrance. Josie wore a simple white lace gown. Ethan looked nervous, yet overwhelmingly grateful. When the pastor pronounced them man and wife, Jim Bob reportedly whispered to Michelle, "We almost lost her as a baby, now she's starting her own family." God's grace is enough. The reception was filled with soft acoustic music and heartfelt speeches. Jana, usually reserved, stood up and told Josie, "You are our little fighter. Now you're going to raise one. If your baby has even a fraction of your strength, they'll conquer the world." Pregnancy, a hidden chapter. Josie and Ethan moved into a modest home a few miles away from the Duggar estate. They chose privacy over attention. She stepped away from public gatherings and church stage events. 6 months into marriage, Josie noticed changes. Jana was the first to suspect she might be pregnant. Josie was scared. Her premature birth history always haunted her. She feared complications. The family immediately contacted her medical team. She underwent careful observation and prenatal treatments. The doctors were aware of her premature history and monitored her closely. Luckily, this pregnancy remained stable. Jim Bob rarely showed strong emotion publicly, but during hospital visits, nurses saw him praying quietly in the corner, sometimes wiping tears. Michelle stayed by Josie's side through every appointment. The birth, emergency morning last night around 11:40 p.m. Josie started experiencing sharp pains. Ethan called Michelle instantly, and Jim Bob drove them to the hospital in his pickup truck, just as he had done years ago when Josie was born. Doctors decided to perform an emergency C-section. At 2:47 a.m., a healthy baby girl was born, weighing 6 pounds 9 ounces. Ethan held her first. Josie, exhausted, whispered, "She's perfect, she's strong." Jim Bob reportedly fell to his knees when doctors confirmed the baby was breathing normally and there were no complications. Michelle hugged Josie and whispered, "I waited 15 years for this moment." Baby name reveal exclusive family insiders suggest the baby's name is Eliana Grace Matthews. Eliana means "my God has answered." Grace honors the blessing of her survival, although not confirmed officially by the family at posting time. This name reflects deep emotional significance. First family moment. A family member described the first scene after birth. Josie, tired but glowing, cradled baby Eliana, while Ethan kissed her forehead. Jim Bob stood behind them, speechless. Michelle reached for the baby and gently whispered, "Your mama fought hard to live. Now you're here to complete her." Jessa called via video and broke down crying. Joanna, who also had difficult pregnancies, promised to support Josie through recovery. Jackson and Johanna were seen preparing balloons at the family home. Fan reactions, although the announcement only mentioned the birth without details. Fans quickly exploded with emotional responses. Some expressed concern over medical risks, but overall the response has been full of blessings and love. Jim Bob's emotional response. Jim Bob recorded a short private video for the family. When Josie was born, doctors said she might never walk, talk, or even survive. Today, she brought life into this world. "I'm grateful beyond words," that he ended with. "This is not just her miracle. It's ours all over again." What's next for Josie? Although no official statements have been released regarding media coverage, sources indicate Josie plans to continue living privately and no plans to appear on any reality shows. She may write a children's book based on her premature birth story and motherhood experience. Ethan continues his career as a teacher. The couple may allow a family interview in the future, but only when they feel comfortable. Their focus now is recovery, bonding, and gratitude. Final scene for story ending. In the quiet hospital room, Josie looked at her daughter sleeping beside her. For a moment, she closed her eyes and remembered all the times she struggled to breathe in the NICU.